I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
Hey, this is Matt once again. We're about to another review. This is a Patreon request from Megan. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. If anyone wants to send in requests, reviews, movie topics, reactions, whatever type of request, you'd either send it to my PayPal directly or join me on my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. If not, no worries. But Booksmart, I know a lot of people like the film. Very popular on terms of Rotten Tomatoes, reviews on YouTube. I guess I just didn't get it. Is that because, I mean, yeah, maybe it's because I'm older. I'm not the demographic. At the same time, I reviewed a film called The Edge of 17, which I did enjoy. Woody Harrelson's in it. I thought that was refreshing. I thought that was rather funny. And that's a film I could say, yeah, I get the praise. I get the... It didn't get a tremendous amount of accolades, but I understand why people like that. And of course, if you liked it, that's cool. If you like this film, that's fine. My own point of view, I looked at this as a female Superbad that just was not nearly as funny, and the two leads, especially one of them, was very, very fucking irritating. People are like, what are you talking about? Well, to be fair, like Superbad, you have two kids who are high schoolers, and they're not the most popular. One of them is, in fact, a little bit plumper, which I have no room to talk, so I know what I'm talking about. And they're not popular. The big story is to get to this party. Two uncool kids in high school trek to get to this party. They have a fight. They go their separate ways. They do get back together, overcome this weird thing that happens, and then by the end, they do actually go their separate ways. And I'm like, this really is a female Superbad. Only they're two ladies, and one of them is a lesbian. And she's not the one that annoyed me. The other one, she annoyed me. Because the first fucking scene is her meditating, and the damn tape's like, fuck those losers, fuck them in their stupid fucking faces. And just something about, I mean, that was the tape, not her saying it, but just something about her demeanor, way she treated people, just wasn't a big fan of. I know this is written by Olivia Wilde, which I don't mind as an actress. I liked her in Cowboys and Aliens. I liked her, I want to say she was on the TV show, was it House? I want to say it was House MD. It could be another show. But I don't mind her as an actress. Directing-wise, okay, it's a rip-off of Superbad. Instead of guys as girls. Now, to be fair, when I say rip-off, it doesn't replicate entire scenes, to be fair. But it's just the overall premise. But okay, there are films I like that have rip-off qualities, the same overall premises and plots, to be fair. But it's a comedy I didn't really laugh at. It's a comedy I didn't find that funny. Okay, the gay chick wants to chat with this skater chick who's got glasses and tattoos, and for 2 seconds I thought she was a guy, but she's actually a skater chick. She blows it. Goes back to her friend, and her friend says, oh, you don't do some scissoring? Well, scissoring's not a thing. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. It's not a thing. Don't knock it till you try it. She like says that like 5 times. And I don't know what it is. It just... maybe the fact it is 2 males in Superbad. When they try to go that venture, it's not as creepy. But when it's 2 girls talking about sex, and I'm like, are they even 18? I mean, they're high school. I guess they say seniors, so I guess technically they're 18, but it's still, I don't know, maybe not quite cooties level, but I don't know, just, I'm one of those that, being a little bit older, maybe that's why we could deal with movies back in the day, that even though they're high schoolers, they were like 25 years old, so it didn't seem as bad, I guess. I don't know, maybe. But anyway, one of them gets pissed because they think, oh, well, we worked hard, we're getting to great schools, you're not, because you always partied. But they go, we're getting to schools, I'm going to Yale. Well, I'm going to Stanford. So even though they partied, they did well. As they explained to her, no, we just don't only care about school. So then that chick tossed her lesbian chick, and they're pissed off, like, we wasted our time. That's why we're going to go to this party. And I just, this wasn't for me. I'm not the demographic, I guess. I'm not the audience, age-wise, maybe sex-wise. I'm watching this. I see and hear lines like, I once tried to masturbate with an electric toothbrush, but got a horrible blah, blah. I'm like, or they go to a party and they're on a yacht. And one of them is, this other fucking lady is so bliss. She's like, I'm going to fucking fight you to the death. And I'll jump off of this yacht. Then at least I'm getting a lift from the principal. They didn't realize it was a principal. So while they're on the way, they decide to watch porn in the car. I'm like, really? Of all the times to watch porn, to do it when your fucking principal is the driver? Can't you wait until you get out of the fucking car and go somewhere and sit down and watch it? No, you gotta do it in the car because, oh, well, my battery's dying, so plug this in, but it comes out of the speakers. So this porn noise comes out of the speakers and the principal hears it. Because that's the joke. I just forgot to laugh. They get dropped off at the wrong place. It's a murder mystery party. Apparently strawberries they eaten are hallucinogens. The one interest I got was there's a moment where they're hallucinating and they're Barbie dolls. And their legs can't bend. Of course, the one, she's lesbian, so she sees her Barbie doll form and she's really into it and turned on by it. And part of me wants to be creeped out. Again, like, people are like, why? I just, something about it was creepy. I don't know how to fucking explain it. I don't know, even the whole scene, like, it was interesting on a visual note. Didn't see it coming, that they were going through this hallucination scene. But at the same time, I could watch Harold Kumar, a very Harold Kumar Christmas for that. Where, because of hallucinogens, they think they're claymation. So I kind of already saw that done. Granted, I didn't have the Christmas claymation field, but I already saw that. So I guess it just wasn't as interesting to me as it was to others. It was the most interesting scene in the movie, but it's not something like, oh, that saved the movie for me. They try to steal this guy has his pizza, or was delivered pizza, and using their own hair as a mask. And the guy keeps saying, "What are you doing? Like, you know who I am. You should do this. You should do this. You get out of here." So they finally get to the party. The skater chick is with someone because she's straight. So I forget the actress's name. She plays the lesbian chick. She is pissed, sad about it. The other one seems like she's going to get on with this guy. They get into a big fight. Lesbian chick goes in the bathroom to cry. There's another chick that I don't even remember if we've seen her before. I guess we have, but I don't remember seeing that character beforehand. Again, I'm guessing in school they did, but I don't know, she didn't really seem that prominent of a character, so I'm looking at her, I'm like, who the fuck is this character that looks like she has an outfit that, I don't know, Billy Jack would wear or something, or Steven Seagal and Undeadly Ground would wear. And she kisses her, and they start making out, ready for sex, and she pukes on this new girl's face. The cops are coming. The lesbian chick decides, you know what, you guys get out. I'm going to take the rap. She does. The other realizes the guy they tried to rob with their hair as a mask. Apparently he was a killer or something. So they got the info. Gets her out. They go to graduation. They go to a fucking airport. She gets out because the lesbian chick's going to go to Africa or something. Then she comes back. She's like, oh, I could be last on the plane. You want to get pancakes? Fuck yeah, I do. Fuck yeah. I'm like, fuck it. There was no reason for me to care about the characters. Maybe the lesbian chick a little bit, like, her character wasn't as irritating. She wasn't as annoying. Her plight of, she likes this person, but she's too shy. She's too unsure because of high school, because of her sexuality, because of all that has the potential to be an interesting character. The other one, at times, I wouldn't say she was a loudmouth, but seemed like she could almost be a mini Melissa McCarthy, almost. I just didn't think the dialogue was funny. A lot of people did. I don't think it's as original as people made it out to be. Like I said, to me, it's a gender flip version of Superbad. And Superbad, when it came out, I thought at the time it came out, it seemed more refreshing compared to the other films coming out. I thought some of the other peripheral characters, they seemed a bit more interesting. I mean, you have the whole subplot with, I want to say McNuggets. It's been forever since I've seen Superbad. I know. How do you not remember? I'm sorry, I don't remember every fucking thing. Christopher Mintz-Plasse. That was the actor's name. The whole thing with him. And then dealing with the cops. And, you have all that stuff I thought was interesting. And then, I just thought, comedy's subjective. I thought that was funnier than this. I thought, our Neighbors or Seth Rogen is funnier than this. As a comedy, I didn't laugh a whole lot. Even their journey, the only thing I can remember of note is when they turn into Barbie dolls because they're high on these crazy hallucinogens. Nothing else really sticks out for me. The other peripheral characters, I couldn't tell you a damn thing about them. Hell, the one that looks like it's going to be the future girlfriend of the lesbian chick, I couldn't tell you 5 things about that character. Now, a fucking notion of that. The principal, after the Lyft venture, he's never seen again. One guy who flunked a few grades, so he's a bit older than the rest, tries to hit on a teacher, which she's pretty young for a teacher. I'm really struggling to remember the shit here, and it just, all the accolades this got. I mean, if I looked it up, to me, yeah, if you like it, that's cool, but to me, it's fucking insane. I thought it was completely overrated film. And even my computer feels the same way. That must be like the exclamation point. Ding! I mean, the cover makes it seem like a movie from the 70s or 80s. I was trying to be Animal House. I mean, the one I didn't like, Beanie Feldstein. Wait a minute. Yeah, Beanie Feldstein is Molly. That's the one I didn't care for. I didn't like the mini Melissa McCarthy. She got nominated for Best Actress Comedy or Musical at the Golden Globes. I thought the other girl, Kaitlyn Dever, did a better job. Honestly. Olivia Wilde, nothing about this direction really screams of note. I mean, sorry. I mean, this is a film that got a 96% Rotten Tomatoes. Fast-paced, funny, and fresh. I don't know what's so fresh about it. Okay, fast-paced. It's a short film, I'll give you that. Funny, we agree to disagree. In December 2018, Rotten Tomatoes named Booksmart the #1 comedy of the decade on the site using an adjusted formula that weighed multiple factors, including the film's release year and the number of reviews. The best high school buddy comedy since Superbad. A refreshingly original take on the raunchy coming-of-age comedy. What is so original? I guess the fact it's two girls and not one cup. Okay. I guess that's all. I mean, let me put it this way. There's a film I like called Leviathan from 1989. If I said in that review, to steal what that guy said, it's a refreshingly original take on the creature feature alien type of movie. Or refreshingly original take on the creature feature movie. It's like, people are like, what are you talking about? Alien. I'm like, yeah, but it's underwater. So I got a lot of accolades I'm seeing here. Won the GLAAD Media Awards, Austin Film Critics Association, Best Female Director. I didn't know that was in the Hollywood Critics Association Awards. Apparently there's a category called Best Female Director. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with Best Director, but okay, you gotta separate people. Which I thought that was the point, is that we don't separate people. But no, we gotta separate people more. Best Comedy at the St. Louis Film Critics Association. Nominated a bunch of other stuff. Best Original Screenplay, Writers Guild of America. If you say so, man. Again, I know I'm alone in this. That's teach their own. Wasn't a fan of it. I'm sorry. Did not care for this. At the end of the day, what do you think of as a comedy? Didn't think it was funny. Why? Because comedy's subjective. I didn't think it was funny. I don't know what else I could say about this. So, with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.